It is a ward building, and over here
What do we do there?
we went to church, and then over here is
Visitor center.
Here is the visitor center, and it's
Saw some old photographs.
about the temple.
All right.
And this is the auditorium of the Community of Christ. We didn't go in there, but that's the Community of Christ temple.
And then what's this over here? What do we do?
That's the temple lot.
And what's going to be built there?
A temple.
Temple for the New Jerusalem?
Yeah.
And we saw the cornerstone, right?
Yep. Next spring, let them depart to go over the great waters and
Promulgate
my gospel to the fullness, therefore, and bear record of my name. Let them take leave of my faith in the city far west. On the 26th day of April, next on the house, the building spot of my house, saith the Lord.
So why was that prophecy important?
Because it was...
Why was that prophecy important?
I don't know.
CJ, do you know? What story did I tell?
Oh, about the circle.
The 12 apostles were told to go on a mission where?
Boston. Or England.
To England. But where were they supposed to leave from?
Here.
From this spot. But between the time of that revelation and the time they were supposed to leave, what happened?
They got kicked out.
The saints were kicked out of Far West. But who decided that they were going to fulfill that prophecy? Brigham Young did. And the prophet at the time was in jail in Liberty. So Brigham Young, who did he bring back here? The 12 that were going.
Yeah.
Well, it was 9 of the 12 that were going to go. And
where
did they go?
9? Dad, why were they just 9?
Because three weren't faithful enough to go.
Which means what?
They didn't have the faith to go. They wanted to stay. They made excuses, and they didn't go. So the 9, where did they come in here at night? Tell me the story.
12 o'clock at night over there.
At midnight, right there. Why that one?
Because it was the south side.
Southeast corner, which is the first stone laid. And they got around it, and they had a prayer. And who led the prayer?
Brigham Young.
Brigham Young.
Do you think someday there'll be a temple here?
Yeah.
Maybe? Yeah.
Think there will be? And why do you think Brigham Young insisted that they do this?
So they could fulfill the prophecy.
Which one?
The Joseph Smith.
This one?
Yeah, that one.
Very cool. So this is a very sacred spot.
Spring Hill was named by the Lord Adam on Diamond because said he, it is the place where Adam shall come to visit the people, where the ancient days shall sit as spoken of Daniel the prophet. At the altar.
Adam on Diamond.
At the tower overlook.
Yeah.
It's just an open area here that overlooks that big field.
Oh, look. Over there is, over there. And it is a ward building, and over here
What do we do there?
we went to church, and then over here is
Visitor center.
Here is the visitor center, and it's
Saw some old photographs.
about the temple.
All right.
And this is the auditorium of the Community of Christ. We didn't go in there, but that's the Community of Christ temple.
And then what's this over here? What do we do?
That's the temple lot.
And what's going to be built there?
A temple.
Temple for the New Jerusalem?
Yeah.
And we saw the cornerstone, right? It's
Yep.
buried back there.
Back there is where Emma, Joseph, and Hiram are buried.
Okay, so it's right across the street from the Nauvoo house. What's over here?
This is the mansion home, and it actually was destroyed, but that's just where it's staying today, and that's where they lived. And
How
the
big
rest
was
of
it originally?
Around all the way to the gate.
It went all the way to the back of the fence,
Yeah.
huh? And right there where that tree is behind the house would have been the dining room. And what was it famous for? You remember? Joseph and Hiram?
Oh yeah, they a bunch of people came and saw their bodies.
And then what's next door to the mansion house? Whose house is that just up the road?
Sydney Rigdon.
Sidney Rigdon's house.
What we did was we went to the fair, and we went to a show, and then we went to dinner at
The Mill Bakery?
Yeah, the Mill Bakery.
How was the show?
The show was pretty good. It was just the older missionaries.
The couple missionaries?
Yeah, the couple.
And what was the show about?
It was about how they left, and it was pretty funny. I liked it.
Who was your favorite person in the show?
Eli.
Yeah.
Eli, the weird guy.
Yeah, he's really funny.
The weird person.
Who's also
How about the
in-
woman that kept yelling, George?
Yeah, she's really funny. George! No! George! George! She'll be back in a couple of days. Days!
And what have you guys done this morning?
So we went to the gun shop, and we went to the tin shop, and we went to other stuff that I can't remember.
Who was the gun shop?
John Browning.
And you didn't, Mom said she didn't know he was LDS.
Yeah.
What did he invent?
The repeating rifle.
And he also invented many other things. He was actually the one that invented the most guns.
And you guys went to the post office.
Oh, and his son designed the machine gun.
John Browning's son designed the machine gun, and they all started here in Nauvoo.
I think the guy that made the machine gun was Joseph Browning.
But the men that did it started here. You guys went to the post office and the tin shop.
Yeah.
And
Excuse me.
the John Taylor home.
And there's actually missionaries living in the back of it.
That'd be pretty cool, wouldn't it?
Yeah, Mom said it was pretty cool.
Except it's
And then we went to the schoolhouse
Yeah. we
and the
actually had
brickyard, and
school.
Jake picked out our brick.
Watermelon.
And here's
It says entrance.
the Lucy Mack Smith home.
Look at the sign.
There's the Calvin Pendleton home and school we went to.
Yeah.
Hey Katie,
Yeah.
how was the show that you went on yesterday afternoon?
That was cool. That was really cool.
What was it about?
It was High Hopes, and it was about when
Come here, Katie. Tell me what High Hopes of Riverboats was about.
it was about when the saints were leaving.
Oh.
Yeah.
When they were leaving down by the river?
Yeah.
Okay, well it's time to go inside. What's that?
That's the home.
The Nauvoo house?
Yeah, that's the Nauvoo house.
And what was it?
It's supposed to be 5 stories high.
Supposed to be 5 stories, but it ended up being that size. And what did Joseph and Emma use it for?
A hotel.
And then what's this? This is the homestead, right?
Yeah.
And what went on here?
They nursed sick people.
Right, and it
And
was
they
their house, and they had a lot of people in there that were sick, right?
Yeah.
And what was in the back?
a summer kitchen.
It's a summer kitchen on the side, but what's on the other side?
There's a cellar, and to go down to the cellar there is a staircase, and you could open up the staircase, and this is where the Royal Society was founded, and
Where are we?
we're in the brick store.
The red brick store?
The red brick store, sorry. And this is reconstruction because Joseph Smith wasn't really a businessman because he was nice to other people, and he gave them credit for asking them not to pay him back. So he lost a lot of money instead of getting a lot of money. So
What else happened up here? He announced his candidacy for president.
He announced his candidacy for president, and it was neither
Republican nor Whig.
yeah. And
It's like the old, it was the Conservative Party at that time. What was his big idea that the tour guide talked about?
he would open up the jail cells and say single more, and then make it an education. And a lot of people liked that idea, and some people didn't.
So what's out here?
Up here is the reconstruction buildings, the Joseph Smith's office and bedroom.
This is a great job.
I have the job of staying on
You'll hold it down.
Yeah, go ahead and let it come forward. You want to sort of let it come forward. If it go forward, you want to let it go forward. Because if you don't, you may break the rule. You want to.
It's supposed to be.
Good job, Mom.
We just keep shortening it up. Oh, I love this. Katie, you are one of the best QA managers. You are one of the best quality engineers we've had on these roads in some time. Good. Yeah, just let it slowly. That's good. Good, Katie. Let it slowly. Just let it slowly come down. Keep it straight up. There you go, Katie. Good job. You guys are doing great.
Look at the three of them working together.
For the first time.
Maybe we did pick the QA engineer. Okay, John almost done, TJ. Jake's our man. Pretty soon this is going to start moving. When you see this thing move up to there, you just run down and tell us stop. I got a project for each one of us in this one. I mean, you can't make a family road unless we all do it. How you coming down there, Jake? You get tired? He's my man. Okay, you're doing good, Jake. Oh, Katie's helping. Look at that. Woo-hoo-hoo. Now we got Katie and Jake going.